Yeah, she braved it too. Huge blanket, stayed warm.
But yeah, thanks again for coming out. Thanks for continuing to watch us and support us. All right, Scotty, the sports and things are falling into place nicely for an Nanaimo hockey product. Neil Manning, the defenseman, is coming off a career season with the Vancouver Giants. He recently returned from the World Junior tryouts, and now he's been invited to his first ever NHL tryout camp with the Philadelphia Flyers. All that despite the fact he's still an undrafted 19-year-old.
I'm a big Habs fan, so obviously the Flyers knocked out the Habs in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, so people were joking around with me, but you know, I think they're a real good fit for me.
His 56 points in 72 games for the Vancouver Giants caught Philadelphia's attention. Now Manning is gearing up for the biggest test of his life.
It was like obviously my dream as a kid to, you know, get an opportunity to play in the NHL and to win a Stanley Cup in that. So this is, I guess, the first step, being invited for a free agent tryout. So I'm really, you know, looking forward to it, and hopefully I'll learn a lot at the camp.
Manning is a product of the Nanaimo minor hockey system, and like scores of young players, his started with his first ever rep tryout.
I just remember making the Atom rep team, the Bantam rep team, and just having some really good times, you know, playing in the Vancouver Island Hockey League and against teams like Victoria, like Juan de Fuca, Campbell River. There's always real good rivalries on the island.
Manning had help along the way and credits his close relationships with several former members of the Nanaimo Clippers coaching staff.
I had a coach in Pee Wee, Ian Fraser. He used to coach the Nanaimo Clippers. He was a really good coach, helped me a lot. And then Bantam and Midget, I was lucky enough to have Brad Knight, another old assistant coach of the Nanaimo Clipper Junior A team, and he really taught me, you know, what it takes to play junior hockey and how hard you really have to work. So those two guys really helped me out a lot.
A tryout in the show, a huge step for this Islander, but Manning says he'll never forget where he's from, and he says younger players worried about catching the interest of junior league scouts simply need to keep their eye on the prize.
Vancouver Island will always be my home, so I think it shows, you know, everyone's got opportunities. Sometimes you hear guys thinking like, you're from the island, you'll never get noticed by, you know, a WHL scout to get drafted in the Bantam draft, but if you work hard enough, you know, teams will find you.
Well, the 2010 season is over for the Victoria Seals as their final game yesterday was washed out, but they certainly had a great season. Yes,